Hey guys, Fire Ginger Wolf back here with the Guild Wars video. Tonight's video is going to be a Herald healing build. So it's going to be a combination of the Dragon and the Centaur build. I have not done this yet. I thought I did, but I have not. So we're going to try this build and see how it goes. So hopefully you guys enjoy the build and the video. If you do, be sure to hit that subscribe button along with that bell to be notified when I do videos. I try to do daily uploads, especially for Guild Wars, since those are the most popular videos. So hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos. So I was turning down my volume so I don't hurt my hearing. Alright, so we'll start with traits here. So we've got Invocation. Invoker's Rage, gain Fury when you invoke a legend, which is great. Glaring Resolve, gain stability and heal yourself when you break stuns. Looks like we have one skill here, and looks like that's the only one that breaks stun. So we'll have to make sure we use that feasible. Furious Aggression, all damage dealt is increased while you have Fury. Spirit Boon, invoke a legend, grants boons to nearby allies based on the legend that was invoked. And we have the Centaur and the Dragon, so we get healing with regen and then protection with the Dragon. Contain Temper, gain Fury when you disable a foe. And then Song in the Mist, invoke a legend, cast a skill based on the legend you invoked. We have the Call of the Centaur, so heal yourself and nearby allies, and Call the Dragon, strike enemies around you, inflicting multiple conditions, which will be useful. Salvation, Healer's Gift, create a healing orb at the end of your dodge roll, which is going to create a healing orb to your target. When an ally touches the orb, nearby allies are healed. Tranquil Bounce, while above the health threshold, healing to other allies is increased, which will be great. Life Attunement, gain healing power, gain concentration based on a portion of your healing power. That's going to help our regen durations and just our healing overall. Invoking Harmony, healing done to other allies increased for a short duration after invoking a legend. And the legend takes 10 seconds to recharge, so technically we could have those continually going, which will be hopefully a big part of this build, because it's extra 10% extra healing, which can be huge. Serene Rejuvenation, increased healing to other allies. Natural Harmony also applies to clarity in the area. And then, like I said, the Natural Harmony is collect energy, pulling it to the tablet to build its power after a short delay. After a short delay, the energy will be released here in nearby allies. And then Selfless Amplification, gain increased healing to other allies based on a percentage of healing power. So overall, that'll be nice. And then for Herald, we have Crystal Harbinger. You now get access to Legend Dragon skills and gain access to the Facade of Nature. Excuse me. So the Facade of Nature allows us to heal. We can heal allies every few seconds with the Centaur. With the Dragon, we can increase the duration of boons applied to ally. It looks like. Oh, that's the passive effect, I think. Yeah, so that's a passive effect, it looks like. And then the consume is we consume it to cleanse condition and heal for each condition removed. So that'll be good. And then the other one is the Dragon, increase the duration of boons applied to allies, which is always a good thing. Sorry about that. I'm trying to know which one it was. Elder's Respite, regeneration heals for more, which is awesome. And then gain regeneration while struck below the health threshold. Draconic Fortitude, gain increase in maximum health. Shining Aspects, using a consume skill heals you. Reinforced Potency, gain concentration, which again helps our durations for regen. And increase strike damage for each active boon you have. And then Elevated Compassion, heal allies when you grant them a boon, which work well with the Clarity. Mainly the Clarity on this one, but then the Dragon, every one of these offers a boon, which is awesome, every 3 seconds, which works perfectly. So every time you apply a boon, this will go off, which is awesome. Can only be effect once, so 430, which isn't bad. And then for skills, we have start the Dragon with the Facade of Light. Place the Facade of Light near yourself to grant nearby allies regeneration. And we can consume it to all attacks heal us to heal, and then all attacks heal us. Facade of Darkness allows us to grant fear to nearby allies. We consume it to reveal the area around you, pulling foes out of stealth and blinding them. Facade of Elements, granting swiftness. Then we can consume this to cover the target area in magical dragon breath. Facade of Strength place might on allies, and we can consume it to gain increased damage and hit foes. And then the Facade of Chaos, grant protection, and we can release it to knock down, knock back, and knock back people, which is great. For weapons, we have and we have the centaur. So we have project tranquility, project Ventari's tablet into the world. The tablet will heal allies near it every few seconds, and we can move the tablet toward the target location. As the tablet moves, it will heal allies it passes through. Protective solace, semi-protective barrier around the tablet that blocks any projectiles. Natural harmony, collect energy, pulling into the tablet to build up its power. After a short delay, the energy will be released, healing nearby allies, which is what the trait was enhancing. Purify essence, remove conditions from allies near the tablet and heal them for a small amount per condition removed. And then energy expulsion, force energy to erupt from the tablet, knocking back nearby foes and leaving behind healing fragments that heal allies who pick them up. Lose all remaining energy and remove the conditions from allies based on the amount of energy lost, which is great. And then for stat, we have the staff. For the first, we have a swipe, bash, and then the second one, cleave, which we create 2 healing orbs around the area. Mender's Rebuke, smash the ground in front of you to damage foes. After delay, allies in the area are healed. Heals more for the enemy who is struck. Warding Rift, block attacks and blind foes in front of it. Renewing Wave, release the energy of mist that heals and remove conditions. We can create a healing orb for each ally that loses conditions. And Surge of the Mist, charge forward, knocking back enemies that cross your path. And then we have the sword and shield. So we have a stab, slice, supply vulnerability, and we can slash to create an extra set of damage. Chilling isolation, strike only by foes, and it's a burst of mist energy that deals a second strike. The second strike deals more damage if it hits one enemy. Unrelenting assault, shall step and unleash a fury of his attacks, gain might for each time you damage a foe. Ebony and burst exuberance, send the energy of glint towards the target area, granting protection to allies before releasing a burst of healing energy that heals allies and grant protection again when it returns to you. And crystal hibernation, grant channel a shield from the mist to protect you, blocking attacks or generating health. So I said it's all around healing, which works really good. And then, like I said, with the other stuff here, we have the stage, so power, vitality, healing power, condition damage. I've done these 2 in the last healing build. Every healing build, Duena, healing, generation, duration, extra health, and regeneration applies 20% more effective. And then for both weapon sets, I had the Sigil of Escape, so remove movement and pair conditions to it when swapping, and then Sigil Transference, healing to other allies is increased by 20%. So the idea is basically, as I said, keeping up the healing. We have the Ventari's Tat, which is a great area healing, along with the Facade, which works just as well. We have some AoE healing and condition cleanse, which is also great. And then, like I said, every time we apply a boon, we heal, which will be good. Regeneration heals for more. That's going to help our healing. We can Centaur heals allies every few seconds, which works good because this is -3 energy. And a lot of these skills, besides the barrier, use it and then regain it. So we can constantly have this running, which will be nice. And then the dragon, all these take energy, so that'll be tough. But we can always apply this and the regen one, which will increase the duration of boons, which is nice. And then we've got some attacking, but this is more of a healing build. So we're going to try and stay back and heal. We'll see how that goes. So hopefully this works well. Like I said, hopefully you guys enjoy this build. The next class, I believe, is the Thief. Warrior, Necromancer, I believe, in the next few. Necro is mostly going to be a condition build, I think. The Daredevil, the Thief's going to be a point protection, which I think will be an interesting, fun build to try. And the Warrior, I think, is Berserker, so they get access to. So that might be a. I think I already did condition damage, so I have to figure out what build I want to make that one yet. But those are the next upcoming builds. So obviously, you guys will see one hopefully every day, as long as I continue to keep playing every night. So. Like I said, hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos. I know some of my builds haven't been the best, but I'm trying to go a different route. A lot of my builds in the past have been damage dealing, so I'm trying to do more healing builds when I can. And so far, they've worked out pretty well. So I'm excited to keep working on those. I've gone back and changed past video builds, so the ones that were just skill builds, I've now put whatever the elite specialization is in front of it. So, for example, the Ranger, one of my favorites, is the survival stance build. I haven't gotten to it yet, but for example, that would be a Soul Beast survival stance because the Soul Beast gives you access to the stance skills. So, Soul Beast survival stance would be the name of the build, and then all the other classes would have that same thing. So, for example, if you're using just the Revenant, it's going to be Revenant. If it's going to be Herald, it's going to be Herald, whatever. Renegade, whatever. And then Vindicator, whatever. So I'm going to do that with all of them. I got the Engineer ones done today, but I need to do work on the rest. And at that point, I should be able to hopefully get my Discord server up and running here really soon, which hopefully will have all these builds in one area. You guys can search what builds you want. So hope you guys are excited to see that, and I will make sure to do a video on just the Discord server, how I've got it laid out, before I, release it to you guys, so you guys can access it and look at it, and find other people to play with, which I think will be the cool part of that. And then me getting build ideas from people as well, hopefully. As I said, it's fun to try the people's builds to see what they do with certain characters that I might never think of or realize how effective that can be. But again, so much content with this game, so hopefully you guys are excited to see what kind of videos I can come up with. And I know I do a lot of PvP. I'm gonna try and get in other things yet. It's just the PvP is like actually one of my more fun ones because it's fun and I like my rank, but I'm also I'm here to make sure I provide good content. And so when I'm playing, I try and find fights that I may or may not win, just to show off the build, because that's the idea of these videos, is to show the build instead of me, trying to avoid fights and then not showing the build. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this new format as well. Okay, so it increases the increases the duration of boons. Okay, so normally it's 4 3/4. Okay. So we increase the duration of boons applied to allies. So I think it's hopefully doing more. But I mean, if you can get, like I said, 15 seconds and stuff like that, it's pretty good. Like I said, obviously the regen's probably going to be the big one. And then the Ventari tablet's the big source as well. So I had to beat 400,000 healing, which I did with the druid, which was insane. That was quite a good build. I was a little worried with a lot of the healing ones. Like I said, that's not normally what I like to play. But it worked really good, and I definitely thought it made a difference for team fights, so that was kind of exciting to try. So, but yeah, as I said, hopefully you guys are enjoying these and just waiting on to find a game. There we go. Yeah, so like I said, everything grabbed was basically to try and work on healing. Healing. We got swapping legends, which will hopefully heal. Every boon applied heals, so that'll work well. Because I'm going to try and keep the regen one up as much as possible during fights, just because it'll heal allies every 430, which isn't bad. But then I'll have access to all my other skills as well. So, but here we go with game 1. Sorry about that. I said all about healing lately with most of my builds. I've had a couple conditions. Some of the builds I've tried to get to heal haven't been as effective, but they've been decent. Necro Thief being the main two. So I'm probably end up doing a video at some point soon. That kind of I haven't had worked on it, but a spreadsheet that kind of shows future build videos. So hopefully you guys can I can maybe do that once a week or something, so you guys can kind of see what the next few videos are going to be. Like I do it like right at the beginning of video, or kind of its own quick couple-minute video. Just go, hey, here's the next few classes, elite positions, and here's what the build's going to be. Or you guys can, start to see. You guys can see ahead of time what I'm going to be working on for builds and stuff. So, just an extra thought, because I think it'd be kind of cool to see that.
I could outrun a centaur.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs.
Try and keep this regen up as long as possible.
Arise.
Oh, lovely. Oh, that's lovely.
You've lost the quarry.
Trying to work on healing.
I can't see.
Oh, looks like they got our home.
You lost the waterfall. You've taken the graveyard.
Rawr.
Pain everywhere. Should have given that one a break. Look, life after death.
Come on. Oh, he's down. Ow.
The waterfall is yours.
Only 49,000.
You lost the graveyard.
Alright, let's see if I can get that up. Wee. Wee. It's kind of fun to just watch the tablet run around.
My minions.
Oh, crap.
Replenishing.
Our moment has finally come.
Come here. You'll have to hit much harder.
Like I said, if I can keep the regen up, I think that'd be a huge thing.
You've taken the graveyard.
Next.
Do I have one running? Ah. I forget that this takes up energy, all my energy in the dragon form. So try and keep that regen with people as long as possible.
You'll have to hit much harder.
I was trying to heal you.
Together we shall gallop.
Get rid of those conditions.
Feel the fury. Always summon
We
more.
must renew ourselves.
$150,000. Not bad.
You've captured the quarry.
Ow, that hurt. So yeah, if you can keep the true nature, the facade of nature going, on that key allows you to heal allies every few seconds, which is good. But then when you go into the dragon, you don't want it active. You want the regen active, because if you have both active, you don't get energy back. It's one thing I've noticed already. All right.
Replenishing.
I don't want that on me.
Time to do some real damage. Impressive combination.
Replenishing.
Ah. Okay. It's like, how's he doing that? Oh, man.
You've captured the quarry.
220. Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Down.
Oh, did I have a... I must have had a barrier active. Oops. Right there. No way.
Time to do
Just one more.
Your team
confirmation
is
out.
victorious.
Grab all these resources. Alright. 254. That worked good. Yeah, definitely, like, overall, really good. Not, like I said, not a lot of offense. But that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for defensive utility and, well, more healing and support is what we're looking for. But like I said, one thing here, let me clean up my inventory here really quickly. If you're with the centaur, you want to make sure that this is active because this allows you to heal allies every few
This
seconds.
one's kind of cute.
Because when you trigger this, you still have some energy incoming too. It's not as much, which is okay. But when you switch to the dragon and you consume this, this is already 2. And you trigger this, you lose the. You could start with it at the beginning of a battle, but when you're in fights and stuff, make sure to make sure this isn't active, because you're constantly applying regeneration, which is going to heal your allies and stuff, which is great. But if you trigger this, you lose 3 energy, which puts you down to 0 energy. So any energy you spend is not coming back. So at least with this system, you'll have 2 to 3 energy coming back. It may not be a lot, but at least you can apply healing to allies, which is great. I said the dragon's good with the healing because you can apply that all the time. Along with the centaur, you have the constant healing and the tablet, which is also good. But you have extra utility too. You got the consume abilities, which are great. The staff had the remove conditions healing. Then the healing skill with the healing with the bash. You had the healing with the shield send. You had the crystal, which allowed you to heal if need be. I didn't really use that a whole lot, which is good. And I said then you got your centaur, so you want to make sure you trigger this, which allows you to heal allies every few seconds. You have your tablet. The tablet will heal allies near it every few seconds, so you kind of almost get a double whammy, which is great. And then you've got healing and a clarity, which is great for your allies. You've got condition cleanser removal. If it doesn't remove a condition, it doesn't heal. So I got to make sure I'm probably watching that bar off to the side to see what conditions are. So probably this would be better, but if you got conditions, this is a good one. I never used this one really, but I wanted to keep the tablet up because you can move it around easier. So overall, that worked good. Like I said, the couple big things you had, I hope that wasn't hidden at the beginning. If it was, I apologize. Invocation, Salvation, Herald. But you had the Selfless, you had the Elevated Compassion, which, I mean, like I said, every time you apply regen through the dragon, you get that trigger, which is awesome. You have increased concentration, which again is just going to increase the regen duration from the dragon. Consuming skills heal you. Regeneration heals for more, which is another bonus. So you have all sorts of enemy. You're above heat when you're above the threshold. Healing is done increased. Healing done is increased after you switch to legends, and both legends have healing, so that works so well. Extra healing, legend bonus when you swatch the centaur, it heals. When you dodge, when you invoke the centaur, it heals. So overall, you had great healing, great support, and like I said, 220. That was a quicker game too, but overall, 220,000 isn't a bad amount for healing. So hopefully we continue that into our second game. So overall, not bad. I know, like I said, no offense, which is the only unfortunate part. But if you had, based on what your teammates are playing, or if you're queuing up with somebody and you know they're very offensive and you could just keep them alive, sometimes that's all you need is someone to keep everybody alive, and that can turn the tide of a fight. Because yeah, I've had that with most of my builds. I've noticed I try and do my best with the healing. I can definitely keep an ally up for at least as long as possible. Sometimes it's just enough to keep them up, which is great. So, but all right. But here we go with game number 2. I'm going to start in Dragon. Because this increases the duration of boons applied to allies. So they technically get regeneration longer than I do, I think. I guess I'll get home.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs.
I really wanted to go mid, but that's okay. I'll have to capture this and then go get it. Great.
You're finished.
Another. You yielded the pier.
Together we shall gallop.
Sharp blades, sharp mind. Not enough endurance.
Feel the fury.
You've taken the market.
Ah,
I
shoot.
am readying my arena. Come, mortals, and contend for my favor.
I tried. I tried. No offense, but I was able to hold my ground for a bit. We have
My arena awaits. Prove your worth and gain my
the
favor.
worst class to go against.
You've lost the market.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm just waiting for the warrior to, because I don't want to deal with him. As soon as I can get to mid, that'll help.
Feel the fury.
The plaza is yours.
Let's go, 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 go. Try to capture the point.
You've taken the market.
Oh, come on. Really?
They'll have to hit much harder.
Oh my gosh, that didn't work at all.
This is getting serious.
I thought that was definitely an error on my part.
You've lost the market.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Come on. Really? God. Shoot. I guess if we can defend far and home, that'll work. Let's go help the warrior out.
You've lost the market.
Together we shall gallop.
You've yielded the pier.
Time to do some real damage.
Come on.
Replenishing.
The red team rises in my
132.
estimation.
Time to do some real damage.
There. Target identified. Think faster.
For great justice. I feel good.
do well against whoever's
The
at home.
plaza is lost.
Feel the fury.
Take that!
You've secured the pier. You've lost the market. I am readying my arena. Come, mortals, and contend for my favor. The plaza is yours.
Oh, come on.
Endurance running low.
Help me, please!
Oh, come on.
I could outrun a centaur.
My arena awaits. Prove your worth and gain my favor.
Dragon slash.
All right.
Great justice!
You've yielded the pier.
Come on.
You've taken the market.
I think it's gonna protect me. Nope.
I'm bleeding.
Behold, dragon and hero together.
Replenishing.
You've lost the market. The plaza is yours. You've secured the pier.
You'll melt away.
I move with the desert wind. I need help.
Our moment has finally come.
I feel good.
For great justice!
Oh gosh, that's lovely.
Together we shall
For
gallop.
great justice!
You've yielded the pier.
That should block all projectiles.
You've taken the market.
Let's get to mid.
Bring this one down!
You will have to hit them hard.
You've taken the market.
I could outrun a centaur.
That sounds about right.
Time to do some real damage.
Oh, that was very nice of you. Come on. Seriously?
You've secured the pier.
They'll have to hit much.
To remember me by.
Oh, come on.
You've lost the market.
You'll melt away.
You've yielded the pier. The plaza is yours.
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, man. So close. That was a good game. That really was a good game. That was a good game. 100%. Wait a minute. I got 381,000 healing and I wasn't top healer. Wow. Alright, somebody outdid me apparently. Okay, the first game was 220 and that game was quicker. This last one was 381,000, which was quite insane. Dang. Overall, it was a good healing build. It was making sure in the centaur, which when I correct using the correct trigger, along with making sure that this was active when in the centaur form, and then when you're in the dragon form, trying to keep this up as long as possible, without triggering this, so you get the regen. But any boons really, because you have the when you have your healing eyes, when you grant them boons, which works well with any of these. But overall, like I said, you have extra boon concentration, which is boon. Regeneration is going to last longer. Regeneration is stronger. Other increases to healing. Switching legend bonuses. All that fun stuff. But overall, I think that worked really good. So hopefully you guys agree. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that like, subscribe button. Take care. Have a great rest of your night. I'll catch you guys in the next one.